Halloween episode? That was like a week ago, right? Thanksgiving's coming up. Christmas is coming up. All these things. You're kind of late, pal.
That's what I'm sure a lot of you sound like. Yes. Huge delay on the Halloween episode. This was literally supposed to come out on Halloween. I was all set up. It was all prepped. And then it just took way longer. The thing is, we film on Anthony's phone, in which it's sent to me, and then edited on my computer. And that can take a while. That's probably one of our biggest hurdles when it comes to making these things. And I apologize. I'm looking to get some equipment down the road, but for now, this is just what we're working with. I'm sorry for the inconsistencies, as I have said countless times now. But without further ado, this is the Halloween episode you guys all deserve. You don't have to wait until next year to watch this one. You can just watch it now. Make pretend like it's Halloween. Just close your eyes and pretend it's Halloween, and get into a costume, grab a blanket, get cozy by the Halloween tree, and tune in for It's All Provided Halloween special.
What the fuck happened?
Oh, you passed out.
What am I wearing?
Oh, it's Halloween, so I just changed you.
You changed me.
Yeah.
This is new underwear.
Last one was dirty, dude.
What? Fucking God.
Anyway, we're gonna come inside. We have work to do.
Hey everybody.
Oh, we're recording.
Yeah, we're recording.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, we are live. This is our Halloween episode. Welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks. Real quick, I just want to talk about Tyler the Creator, who dropped recently. He dropped Chromacopia.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you about him, or because I feel like every single time I talk about him with someone, they always have a different story on how they first got introduced, or their first thoughts on him, or his thoughts on his evolution. What do you think personally?
I think I was really young. I was like Goblin, and then also. Fuck, was he in? No, he wasn't. Yeah, I think it was just Goblin. I heard it in in someone's car was playing it. I was like, what is that? It was at school or something. That's how I first listened to him. But I didn't really like Goblin that much at the time because I was whatever, how old I was, whatever year that was. And then it was Flower Boy, and then that's just how I found him. Flower Boy was the first one I listened to.
Because that's what first played on the radio, no? Pretty much.
I don't know.
That's what I remember.
That's a lie. I listened to Tamale after when I was
okay,
younger, a middle school, edgy kid stuff, I guess, because it's kind of goofy.
It's really good. I'm assuming you watched the music video for it, or did you just hear it?
I just heard it. I was on Spotify or SoundCloud actually. I used to use SoundCloud.
Okay, yeah. The music video for it is very, very goofy.
Yeah,
it's very silly.
Yeah,
he's riding a big old. It's he green screened himself onto a big cat. And he's just riding a giant cat, and then he's also bouncing on a girl's ass at the beach. What else was in that music video? He's also just dicking around at a golf course. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, very silly music video. I liked it a lot. And then he also starts fapping. Starts jorking it, straight zerking it.
I have seen clips of that.
Yeah.
The jorking scene.
Yeah. Anyway, going forward past all that, seeing Tamale, or how did you become I'm assuming it was Igor because that's a lot of people's stuff, but as soon as Igor hit the shelves,
it was it was definitely Earthquake.
It was a boom. Yeah, Earthquake,
yeah,
for sure.
It was definitely Earthquake's
when he first dropped that.
And that wasn't I listened to it this is good, but I would have I don't think I would like his other music, and I listened to New Magic Wand, and that was it.
Did you like New Magic Wand?
Yeah.
When you first listened to it?
Yeah.
Because I've heard a lot of people say that New Magic Wand is one of the weakest songs out of.
I think it's one of the best.
Really?
Yeah.
I think so too, genuinely.
Yeah.
But I just think it's really surprising how much of a change there's been. And I want to say that has to do with the fact that he had publicly said, oh yeah, New Magic Wand is definitely, my best song. And then I feel there was, just suddenly all of his fans were oh yeah, I always liked it the most, actually.
Yeah.
So,
that type shit. And when like there's that new song on his album, or the a song Sticky. People don't like that.
People don't like that.
And like 2 years be like, oh yeah, I actually like that song a lot. People
Actually,
are like, I actually love that song, man.
I know. I
Don't say
bet
it.
I bet you that's gonna happen.
But actually, that's not how I like started listening to Igor. Actually, because it was Earthquake, and then I started listening to that what was it, like the double song on that one. Gun. Fuck, I forgot.
A
what
boy's
it's
a gun.
called. No.
Thank you.
Yeah,
something,
thank you.
something, and thank you. Thank you's the other half of it.
Yeah, and that's because he sampled this Japanese singer I like,
Uh-huh.
and then I was like, damn, I know the song from somewhere.
I know.
Yeah, I was like, oh okay. Yeah.
Because I had first, like, really gotten into, like, I had, he had completely just gone under, like, never on my radar. I think I had heard about Tyler the Creator like a few times. I'm sure I had seen like classic like fucking Loiter Squad clips because everyone has.
Yeah.
Like everyone knows the fucking so you're gonna bring me a birthday gift or a birthday party, like that shit.
Everyone knows that.
So like yeah, of course, like I'd known about Tyler the Creator, but I'd never like listened to his music at all.
Yeah.
Everything like he was just never on any of my feeds, nothing. Up until when when Igor dropped, I had heard Earthquake. And like, I never like got out of my way to listen to it again. And then, but eventually I heard I Fucking Hate You of a Wolf. And then it wasn't until Call Me When You Get Lost came out where I was like, oh, this Tyler guy. Like, and then I started to see like more like, like videos on my YouTube where it's like, oh, how Tyler started, his evolution, blah, blah, blah. And then The Estate Sale came out. And then I really liked Sorry Not Sorry. And so I decided, you know what? I really haven't like dived into his like anything other than his hits. So I dived into the full discography circa like 2022. I did it again eventually, and I just fell in love with it. Even like his early shit. Don't get me wrong. I don't think Goblin is a perfect album, and I think he's gone on to say that he also believes that. But it's just so good. Like you can see his talent, you can see his passion like very early on. And you can see and hear it carry through, like throughout his entire career, and I'm very, very happy with this new album that he dropped. I think it's really, really fantastic. It's probably one of my new favorites of his now. It's extremely personal. I've heard people say this is his Mr. Morale, and I think that's very true. And I'm gonna see him perform it live.
Yeah, March 15th.
The March 17th.
I'll definitely try to get tickets.
My birthday. It's really... You're going to try to get tickets?
Yeah.
You really should. I mean, the pre-sale's on. Did you sign up for the pre-sale?
No, I didn't know.
Well, the sale goes on November 1st, I believe. I want to say? Yeah. Maybe. But...
The thing about, like... When he was dropping, like all the albums before Igor, like... I'd say we were at the age where, like, we didn't care about albums.
Yeah.
Like, my fucking music history was... Like, whatever I found on SoundCloud, and then... fucking GTA Radio. Like, that's like all I listened to at the time.
Well, the way I found music was because I was a choir kid throughout my entire like school life. So a lot of my music came from like covers of music. A lot of my music came from just like, oh, I want to prepare a solo for choir, so I'm just gonna look around on like YouTube for like certain songs, and I would get a lot of like choir songs. I would get a lot of I would get a lot of Frank Sinatra songs. I was a huge Frank Sinatra fan as a kid. Excuse me, still am. But yeah, like I didn't really listen to albums. I never sat down and listened to things, you know.
Yeah, cause like I didn't even know that shit existed.
Yeah, like the idea of like I have to sit down and listen to one person sing a bunch of songs for like an hour.
Yeah,
I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, as a kid, you wanna drive around in GTA and listen to like a bunch of random shit they picked on the radio.
Exactly.
Yeah, like when I was younger, like in middle school, when I started like, experiencing like music, it was like definitely like SoundCloud, like SoundCloud rappers and shit. Like it wasn't good music. Like looking back at it now, like that music was so dog shit. That I would never ever listen to it ever again. Also, I don't like people who made it. But like when I was younger, I was like, I guess the closest thing I did get to listen to an album was like Shakira. I remember I used to like dance to Shakira in my room when I was like a little boy.
Okay. You know what?
5 or 4.
I guess my very first album that I can remember listening to, I can't remember the name of it, but it was an Enrique Iglesias album that my mom had on CD for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I really don't think she was she is or was that big of an Enrique Iglesias fan.
Mhm.
I think maybe she just found it, or maybe it came in the car that we had recently bought.
Mhm.
But yeah, I remember listening to that when it was wildly inappropriate. It was like club songs that would talk about like, yo,
Like-
I'm gonna take you home and fuck the shit out of you.
Yeah.
And so like,
Pitbull.
but yeah, Pitbull was on. So like, yeah, I would listen to this and not knowing what it is, and I'm pretty sure my mom didn't really fully realize what it was either because
Yeah.
it was a lot of English lyrics.
My mom would listen to Pitbull all the time, and she would like she wouldn't know what they're saying, but she would realize like it's a curse word, so she would say it in the car like holy shit, like in an accent, because when she was driving.
Have you ever caught your parents like test driving like English swear words?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like leaving the road, leaving my house. It's like cars speed down it all the time. She's like shit. Like when we first moved like to where I live, it was like definitely like a learning English experience and shit like that. I guess.
So
Curse
she just
words.
practiced the.
Yeah.
My mom has been. She just always will be. She's like, it's just in her nature to always kind of be like a goody two shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say it's a bad thing. I love my mom. And so she would be really embarrassed whenever she would say something in English, and her accent would make it sound inappropriate.
Mm.
So, saying like when she would like years ago, like when she didn't have a strong or when she had a much more stronger accent, she would struggle to say beach, and it would sound like bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And then she also has been a like housekeeper / nanny for like years and years, and so she would tell whoever that she's going to be making the beds and that she needs clean sheets. Although it would always come out, oh, I just need some fresh shits, and it would just sound like shit. And then her employers would just make fun of her sometimes, and then she would realize it, and then she would have a good laugh about it. Yeah, but
I remember my mom would learn curse words from. She used to like be a lunch lady at a cafeteria. She would learn it from the fifth graders. Like learn curse words from them. Like that's crazy.
oh my god,
Like-
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I should like learn how to pronounce them better. I guess because she knew it already. She knew it was bad.
That's what everyone like. There's that like basic thing that I feel like a lot of people say where it's if you're learning a language, people always learn the bad words first,
Yeah,
or like any sort of vulgarities.
it's like the funniest thing though.
I guess so.
Like I remember my girlfriend's dad was just he went Duma, and that means dumbass, and I was like that's like the only word I knew that I understood. He was talking to me on the phone. He's like, Duma, I'm not gonna drive for you. I'm not, like he's like damn. He's like trying to get called to work or something.
Was that a like language exceeds words moment for you? Like, did you just know it meant dumbass before you, or like
I knew it
when
meant
you heard it?
dumbass already, but
Oh, okay.
there was also like the way he was saying it was like he was like laughing, but I don't think I would know if it was a curse word.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's pretty obvious though. It's just Duma.
It depends on like how you hear it, and
Yeah.
he was mixing it in with English
Yeah.
as well. Okay, I
Because
feel
like the
that's
person he was
pretty
talking
obvious.
to was like a white lady,
Okay.
like his employer.
So
Yeah.
okay, never mind. God, I hate having astigmatism. Do you know what astigmatism is, right?
Explain it to me.
It's when, like when you're driving down the road,
Mm.
or well, you might not get it if you don't have it, but driving down the road and there's like a weird shine or like a glisten from like street lights
Mhm.
and traffic lights.
Mhm.
Do you get that, or is it just completely clear?
Yeah, there's like shine. Yeah, like but that's like it doesn't happen when I'm driving. It happens when I'm like a passenger. Like the light shines in your face. What are you talking?
No,
about?
when you're looking at when I'm looking at these lights
Yeah.
on our table, these
And there's,
decorative Halloween
Yeah, and
lights,
there's, yeah.
and there's like when you squint your eyes a little bit, and
Yeah.
then like there's lines of those lights.
Yeah.
When you open your eyes completely,
Yeah.
are those still there?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then you have it. I hate it.
You hate it?
I've always hated it.
That's so annoying. Cause when I'm driving, I don't focus. But when I'm when I'm a passenger, I'll notice it more.
Like you'll
I'll
yeah,
look up.
okay, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I still get distracted when I'm driving.
I
Not like
Like
not
a
like
brat.
ooh no, but like it's just annoying. Like it gets in my way sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially if I need to like read a fucking sign.
Yeah. The stop sign.
Yeah, like no, that's easy. But like whenever I'm just trying to like read something like a sign, like maybe it says like one way only or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And like this shit is in the way. It's so annoying. And then when I found out that there are some people in this fucking world that don't have it, pissed me the fuck off. Get out of here. Go somewhere.
I thought that was a universal thing.
No, it's not. There are people without it.
It's crazy.
I want to know how like common it is.
It's probably pretty common. I've never asked anybody like, oh, you get the lights, you know, you get the lines with lights.
Yeah. I mean, like, cause like that's such a, cause you don't think about it, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's just something that you've always had, and then you assume like, oh, everyone has this.
Yeah.
Have you ever had like a really embarrassing? Oh yeah, everyone does that, right?
I feel like I have to think about it.
Okay.
Come back to me on that one.
Okay.
Oh, what's your favorite song on Saint Chroma though?
Oh yeah.
That's not Saint Chroma.
Yeah. Back to Chromacopia, which Tyler's new album.
Mhm.
It's really really hard. I genuinely love like every single song off that album.
Yeah.
And this is, I'm not just saying it like, oh yeah, I love this album. I've listened to it like 5 times fully through.
Yeah, literally.
Like, and it's been out for a day and a half ish, or like 2 days now. No, day and a half. Never mind. So like, yeah, it's just really really difficult.
Yeah.
Like, it really does feel like a perfect album, for me at least.
I think there's only one song I don't enjoy that much, and even then, it's still good.
And you said it was Balloon?
Yeah, Balloon.
Balloon.
Maybe it's just the goofy beat, but I don't like.
I loved the goofy beat. It brought me back to like Cherry Bomb and Wolf.
Yeah.
Cause like, not that Wolf had like absurdly goofy beats, but they were just like, there. That was when Tyler was like sort of having like his sort of like jazz like fusion like funk kind of like moments of experimentation, and I really liked Wolf, and so like, there are lots of people saying that it felt very clean, but if anything, it just felt incredibly meticulous. It didn't feel overproduced. It felt perfectly produced. You know, everything was very intentional. I loved like this sound and how it felt like it took a lot of inspirations from his other projects.
Yeah.
I specifically loved, you know how in I Fucking Hate You the instrumental has like those weird synths that are like like they sound like horns.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was at the end of Like Him, like that instrumental part, and I like freaked the fuck out when I heard those, because I was like, holy shit, it's the same, it's the same fucking synths from I Fucking Hate You. And then my second time listening through, I just kept on hearing little itty bitty things, whether it be like a specific sample, or a specific instrument, or the style of beat. And I would just go back and listen to other songs, like trying to look for it. And like, I love that I can do that. I love that I can do that with an artist where, like, his evolution not only made his music more astounding and more true to him, but it just enhanced his other music, like his previous music. So, like, it never feels like an upgrade. It just feels like attunements, you know? I love that. So like, but like, I guess ones that stand out, the ones that like, I guess hit me like the most, would probably be Like Him. Like Him hit me like a truck, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Saint Chroma for sure is like really strong.
Yeah.
Noid is really strong. Fucking Judge Judy is gonna go. That's another one that I feel like is gonna go under the radar, and then people are gonna really love it as well. Judge Judy is getting really slept on, especially like that hook, that chorus. I don't wanna judge Judy.
That's one of my favorite songs. That's like at least that's like top 5.
That's top 5. It's such a good song.
Yeah. Did the transition like when the song ends to the next song, like Saint Chroma to Ratatata?
Dude, Ratatata is also
and then
fucking
Noid.
awesome.
And then into Noid, dude, I love that. The transition is crazy.
It's like the way it's ordered.
Yeah.
I love when artists take the time to like, where should this song go in this album?
Yeah.
What makes sense for this? Like, album ordering is such a like, for me, has always been such an important thing.
Like ever since
with
like
albums.
Good Kid, Mad City, like the story that it's
Yeah,
always been
yeah,
important to me since that.
Same with like Damn. Damn's a
Yeah.
big one for like oh yeah, there's like this like subtle underlying story.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, literally.
It's really really fun. But I just love that, and I've always hated, because that was like a foreign thing to me though, because I grew up on like classic rock and like rock stuff, and I never really listened to albums when I was young. But when I eventually did, like I wanted to like get to know these like rock bands and whatnot. and I listened to these albums, and it was after I listened to like albums like from like pop and hip hop that kind of had like an overarching story, or at least a narrative, a flow.
A message.
A lot of classic, a message. A lot of classic rock albums or rock albums just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's just music.
It's just music.
Yeah,
you know.
Nothing wrong with that though.
No, but it just feels a little like, oh,
like.
And so then I would make an order up in my head, like this is how it should be listened to.
That's true. I used to do that too. I have like a Spotify like a playlist like where it's just like a bunch of random songs like in the order that I wanted to.
Then you want it to be.
Yeah,
that's cool. You were gonna say something just now?
I forgot.
Okay, cool. Sorry. But yeah, classic rock just didn't really give a fuck. I think the Beatles. I'm not trying to say that I'm like a huge Beatles fan. I like the Beatles, but I don't like listen to them a whole lot.
I've never heard one song.
But
I've heard one
you
song.
definitely have.
But like I don't care about it, you know.
Yeah, cause like. I'm not trying to discredit, like, yes, they're incredibly revolutionary, they're incredibly influential, a lot of, like, shit that is happening now is because of them and whatnot.
W. Glaze.
But, like, it's, yeah, they just sound old, and so obviously people are gonna be, like, put off by that.
Yeah.
Especially now. But I really liked, or what am I even saying? I want to say that they have the credits for, like, the first, like, concept album. Like they're like the first to ever like try something like that, which I doubt they were the very first, but like they're always credited as such.
Yeah,
maybe
there's gonna be someone who's like making stories like in the some time.
Yeah.
I was gonna say fucking it's like rock music, like they have no stories, right? Obviously I feel like it's like more like a band thing,
or like an overarching like album story.
Yeah, and, like you don't get to know them, right? And then like years later, a documentary comes out, and they're like the most crazy people ever in the whole fucking world.
Yeah. Oh, I always see rock artists try not to be an actual like insane psychopath.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't say that, but like.
Yeah.
Just don't say it again. I thought we've learned this by now, dude.
Why can't we not say it?
No, because like just don't bother saying it again if we can't say it. Because like it's obvious like whatever. But like it's just insane, like it's absurd how many like rock artists are like these like terrible people.
Yeah.
Like behind the scenes and have done terrible things.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Insane.
Like fucking like when that Motley Crue movie came out, I was like, dude, these people kind of suck ass, but their music's good.
Their music's good, but they're kind of terrible.
Yeah.
This guy like got in a car accident and killed a guy.
Yeah.
This guy is addicted to heroin.
Yeah. Guy cheats on his wife all the time.
Yeah, this guy cheats on his fucking wife the entire time.
Yeah.
Gets pissed whenever. Oh wait, his daughter died.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad. But like, like, that doesn't excuse his actions.
Yeah.
But like, it's insane how much just shit goes on.
Yeah, that movie's really funny because all that shit happens. Like they do all this bad shit, and then at the end it's like, oh, his daughter died, and then they have a concert at the end, and then it's like they'll never ever play again ever together. And then like fucking like last week I saw a billboard for Motley Crue.
Yeah.
At the fucking Windstar Casino.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
They've done multiple. They're still active.
Yeah, they're
aren't
active.
they?
They do shit.
They still make music.
I don't know.
I
don't think so.
Oh my god, musical biopics. We've had an episode about that, haven't we?
Yeah, we talked about
Just
it.
like biopics in general.
Yeah.
They're making a new Timothy Chalamet, Bob Dylan biopic.
Oh yeah.
He kind of sounds like him, kinda, from what I heard from the trailer.
Yeah.
But also, I've given up with biopics about musical people.
Now they're doing biopics about Donald fucking Trump, and there's 2 movies coming out this month about it. It's kind of crazy.
Oh, there was one called
The Apprentice.
Oh, but that's a different one. That one's an actual critique, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where it actually shows something. Don't take my word for this, but I'm pretty sure that there's specifically a scene where he is essaying
a
person,
what the hell?
you know. So like,
I don't
know about that, but there was I don't know if it was a biopic, but it was a documentary that we played at a theater called Vindicating Trump.
And there's another one that's called The Man You Don't Know or something like that. Was that the tagline for that one?
Maybe. Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
One thing that I do like that I watched recently was a little movie called Piece by Piece.
Oh yeah, I like
parentheses
that. I want that.
parentheses bricked up, the Pharrell Williams story.
Yeah.
That's what it was called. That's the official name.
Tyler's in that.
It was really fucking good. He had one line. I was kind of pissed.
Virginia Boy.
No,
Yeah, it's repeat.
but like, I wish he was like mentioned a little more.
Yeah.
Given like how much, well, it's Pharrell's story, so like
Yeah, why would
it's
he-
not Tyler's story.
Yeah.
But like Pharrell has had like a huge impact on Tyler's
In like
music.
3 years, when we get the Tyler creator movie, Lego movie,
I hope so.
Piece by Piece 2,
Piece by Piece 2, bricked up again.
Bricked up
The
again.
Tyler the Creator story.
Waiter Fraud,
Yeah, Loader Squad, then
I forgot
Odd
the-
Future.
yeah.
Then we just go through his entire discography. What he's gone through.
I think it's gonna happen a lot more. I think there's gonna be more Lego biopics.
I kind of hope so.
Yeah,
It was
think
really cool,
good.
especially when, especially because Pharrell was the one doing it.
Mm.
I love that he did it because he wanted people to understand like huge emphases on stuff, specifically how he felt with like, what's it called, musical synthesia,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you can like see it, you
Yeah.
know, and like he played that Stevie Wonder album,
Mm-hmm.
and like he was sitting in front of the record player. And like it just suddenly like you just get transported along with him. That was so cool.
Yeah.
Loved that part.
Yeah.
Loved
That's
that
like
part.
something you can only do in Lego, though. You know.
Exactly.
If it was like,
Unless it was like animated.
yeah, if it was like live action, like they try to CGI, I'd be like, damn, it looks like ass.
Yeah, probably.
I'd be like,
Well, I mean, maybe not.
maybe
You never know.
if they did it right.
Yeah.
If they had like a huge budget, but I don't think they get that much budget on
Yeah, they
a
wouldn't.
biopic.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's talk about like scary shit right now. Actually.
Yeah. What do you
It is
watch
our
on
Halloween episode. What I watch on Halloween. There's this specific movie that I just told you about. It's called Murder Party. I watch this every single Halloween. I thought about dressing up as the main character in that movie, but there just wasn't time to do it.
Yeah.
He's like, for him, it was like an impromptu like costume. It's like a cardboard night or whatever.
Mhm.
But story is this meter maid, this very low level meter maid who's like who's kind of just like introverted, like doesn't do much, gets an invitation to a murder party, and on Halloween. So he thinks, oh, it's just Halloween. As soon as he gets there, the aforementioned murder party is hosted by an art troupe
Mhm.
of these pathetic, loser, narcissistic like artists.
Yeah.
Photographers, videographers, artists, like painters. And the whole idea is they are getting ready to kill this meter maid as a sort of art presentation for their like head leader guy who's supposed to give them a grant. Whoever like comes up with like the best kill, I guess, for killing this guy, they would be getting a grant for like a few like thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars. It's a lot of fun. It's incredibly well written. It's no budget basically. Incredibly cheap, and it's by Jeremy Saulnier, who went on to do Green Room and Blue Ruin, which are really strong movies to like go off of. And he's self-titled that trilogy of movies the Clusterfuck trilogy because of just how unorganized and just like hectic everything is. And it's really cool to watch Murder Party. I watched it after I had watched Green Room, which is, I don't want to say another synopsis. Basically, punk rock band plays a movie at neo-Nazi place. Bad news.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say. And it was cool to see Green Room first and then go to Murder Party because you can see and hear a lot of like the evolution that I was just talking about, you
Yeah.
know, like evolution, and it never like made it any worse or better. It was just like an enhancement. So I watch that every year. I try to watch Halloween Wars, which is like Cupcake Wars, which is also like Cake Wars.
Oh yeah, like the.
Like I was
the
just talking
baking
about,
shit,
or like
yeah.
the Great British Bake Off, or like you
Yeah.
were talking about the Great Mexican Bake Off.
Yeah.
But they're all British
Yeah.
and they're very racist.
Yeah, very white.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I watch Halloween Wars. I like watching Goosebumps, the original.
The original show.
The original
show
show
was creepy.
I liked Goosebumps.
I remember like a couple episodes. Do you remember the episode where like it's like these kids they go to the beach, and they're like, I'm gonna take your ball. Or, no, that's not fucking.
What?
Finish
Finish that. What were you gonna say?
Like they like take their organs or something. They take their balls, something like that.
That did not happen.
Yeah.
That didn't happen.
They didn't take their balls, but they're like, yeah, look at this jar. It's like a taxi driver. Fuck. They meet a lady in the woods or something, and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna take your organs. And then they're like, and there's a taxi driver, and then at the end, the story just ends with like the taxi driver is killing all three of them. Like,
Driving off a cliff?
Yeah.
I remember this episode very vaguely.
Yeah.
But no, I have a few specific episodes that I particularly watch every single Halloween. I watch Don't Go in the Basement, which is about these kids. They're left alone with their scientist dad for a weekend. Except their scientist dad is I don't know. He's acting strange. He's eating mulch. He's drinking a shit ton of water. He's got plants growing out of the back of his neck. And so they're like, Dad, what are you doing down in the basement? And he's like, don't go in the basement. And then it reminds me of Trap, where he's like, oh yeah, don't go in the basement. And then he like walks off, you know. No, but it's really good. I really do like them. They're very campy, very 90s, very Canadian. Did you know that's Canadian?
I knew it was Canadian, yeah.
Because they say like sorry, a boot.
Yeah.
Type stuff.
And there's that one episode where they're like there's a hockey player. And I mean, I don't want to even be a hockey player anymore. And he goes through all the fucking.
Be careful what you wish for. I think.
Yeah.
I think I found out about that. I first started because of JonTron.
Yeah, that's literally
because
why I
of
watched
it. Yeah.
Yeah, literally. That's why I watched it.
Oh my fucking god. God bless JonTron.
No.
What? Oh wait, no. Oh damn it! Come on, man. Oh, but he made the flex tape video.
He did.
Oh. No! Whatever. Okay. Well, there's nothing scarier than that.
Yeah.
Damn it. Alright, well.
Fuck, what do I watch? I'll probably watch Tucker and Dale again.
Tucker and Dale is really fun.
Yeah,
Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
And probably Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead is always so fun.
Yeah.
I've been really slacking on my Halloween movie intake. On my movie intake in general.
Yeah.
I really should pick it up.
I'm gonna watch John Wick this weekend, Sunday.
Oh, that's right, because
anniversary.
there's gonna be 20.
Yeah.
20th?
Or 8th.
You mean 10th?
8th.
8th?
Yeah. No. 10th. Something like that.
Is it the 10th? The first one came out 2014.
Yeah,
It is
I guess so.
2024.
It said 8th on the thing, I think, or maybe I'm just reading it wrong.
I could have sworn it came out 2014.
Yeah. But
Why would you celebrate an 8th anniversary?
Unless
There's something significant about the number 8 in the movies.
I don't remember.
Like
It's
I
been
would
a
get,
while.
like I would get if 9. Did you watch 9? That
Oh,
that's a
9?
movie that I should watch on
Oh, yeah,
Halloween.
9's
9,
good.
the Elijah Wood movie or whatever. It's
Yeah.
animated and it's like Sackboys from Little Big Planet, but it's scary.
Yeah. Scary.
Yeah, it's super weird and like fucked up and like twisted, but it's normal to me.
Coraline.
But
yeah, man, those kids with those button eyes, they're normal to me.
yeah,
Coraline.
I've seen Coraline way too many times.
I
I love it. Don't get me wrong, but not ugh. It's just like I gotta
Like,
slow
too
it down.
much. That always happens with Coraline. I think it's like the movie that happens to that with the most. You know what I'm saying?
It's extremely classic though.
Yeah, people watch it all the time.
It got re-released twice this year.
Yeah.
In theaters.
Literally.
Once for an anniversary, I think it might have been an anniversary, and then again for the what was it for? Oh, for Halloween. I'm pretty sure. I think maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, it was released quite a lot. Anything else that you watched for Halloween?
I gotta think about it. I forget what I watched. But damn, I don't know.
Were you ever big on the Halloween franchise or like any of like these classic slasher film franchises? Were you ever big on them?
Friday the 13th was
Friday
like
the
my
13th.
like what I would watch. when I
That's
was
your
young.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay. Well, like what I watch that's scary is entirely based off of dead meat.
Okay.
Like if I decide if it's like not scary enough, you know.
That's right. Oh yeah. If it hasn't been established already, which I know it has, but I'm gonna say it again. Anthony is a giant pussy baby,
That's scary.
scaredy cat loser.
I just don't like watching like I know if I know. Okay, A Quiet Place. Like maybe because I watched A Quiet Place, I was chill. Maybe I'll watch another one, like a new one. But yeah, I walked in Smile yesterday, at her job.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Smile 2's out.
yeah, and something happened. I was like, ooh, that's scary, and I just walked out. But I had to give someone
it's
popcorn.
scary.
Yeah, I had to give someone popcorn. Like, but this guy couldn't walk 2 feet away from the theater.
But you could do gore, right?
A little bit.
Wait, but you play Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
You can do like video game gore.
Yeah,
And shit
video
like that?
games and movies are really different. I'll probably play a video game on Halloween. I'll probably play Alien Isolation.
Okay. Oh my god, I still haven't played that, but it sounds so cool.
Yeah.
The alien learns your moves as you
And
play.
it knows what you're
The
doing.
whole appeal of the game is that you're a survivor on a spaceship.
Yeah.
There's aliens
Alien.
Just one.
It's one.
Okay, just one alien
Yeah.
on the ship with you, and you have to avoid them. But the thing is, there are distraction moves that you can do, like, like pressing a door or throwing an object, I think, right? Like, all these different things that you can use to distract this alien. But depending on the difficulty level, too, right? It will learn, like, these moves, and it will become desensitized each time you use it.
Yeah.
So one method that you think is going to work every single time eventually won't. And so you have to, like, that's a really, really good idea.
And if you have, like a mic plugged in, it'll hear whatever you're
Oh,
saying,
that's so cool, dude.
Yeah.
So fucking cool.
I mean, last year I played fucking Dead Space, which was like kind of a flop. I didn't like it that much.
Dead Space, it's just aged.
Yeah, it's aged.
If they made, the remake, because the remake actually came out on PS Plus, I'm playing it a little bit.
Yeah.
If they literally just adjusted the controls, it would be so good.
Yeah.
It would be really good. But the controls, the sensitivity is just all sort of like kind of whack.
Yeah.
And some might argue that in terms of like a survival horror game, a lack of good controls just adds to the immersion. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's not.
Cut me some slack.
Yeah.
There are games that can't do that, like Resident Evil.
Yeah, like 7.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or like Resident Evil 4 with like the tank controls where you have to like stop in place to shoot. That would make sense to me.
Yeah, but
that makes way more sense.
That works if you're like on the Wii, and playing Resident
Evil.
Sure,
yeah. Or like another big one would be Dead Rising.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. There are a lot of like movement controls and things like that are really unorthodox, but in the sense of the game, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
In this survival horror, like movie type feeling game.
Yeah.
Like
if I was playing like Resident Evil 5 where you're just like you're just Chris, you're just like a big guy. I wouldn't want to move that slowly,
I need water. Can you get my water for me and then hold it up to my mouth so I can drink it? Because I can't really get it without. Also, I just think the fact that you're getting up is really funny, despite the fact that I can just put the mic down.
Yeah, you can just put it down.
Could you help a brother out?
Put the mic.
Could you just thanks? My hands are completely occupied.
Dude.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
We're not gonna do that.
You're the best. Appreciate you. I'm Ash from Evil Dead.
Oh yeah, we didn't say what we were.
Or specifically Evil Dead 2 because he didn't have his chainsaw hand in the first one.
Yeah.
And you...
I'm a lubrication expert from Everything Ever All at Once. You can tell from the fucking eye on my head.
Yeah, and the goatee.
I'm from In-N-Out Automotive, lubrication expert. I found this at a thrift store for like $2. That's why.
That's the type of shit that like a frat guy would wear.
Yeah.
That's such a...
I'm the furthest thing from... I feel like I'm pretty far from a frat guy.
You're a very far cry from a frat guy.
That's why I think it's funnier than if a white guy wore this, like with a hat.
I have a shirt. I'll put up an image of it because it's so funny. But it's basically a very like far right. Okay. All right, we're back, guys. We just realized these mics aren't plugged. They are not working, actually.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're big, dumb, stinking idiots. So apologies if the audio sucks.
Yeah.
Or at least just
you can
isn't.
turn it up over there, right?
Yeah, I can just turn it up. I can tweak the audio. I don't know if it's picked up anything else. I apologize for that.
Yeah.
But damn. All right.
Fuck.
Shit. We're just going off of the camera's.
Yeah.
Mic quality. I really hope it sounds good. Fuck. Oh damn it. All right. We'll see.
Yeah.
As you were saying.
Oh God.
Oh wait, no. You just helped me drink water. Just now.
Yeah. What are you gonna say? Do you have any what else do you do during Halloween?
I mean, I would love to do go to parties and whatnot, but where we live, there really isn't that much to do.
Yeah, especially where the school we go to, it's
it's a community college, so it's not like there's a
party happening.
There's not really there's not really a circle or culture. People, it's a community college, so people are going there to go there.
Yeah.
It's not really not to say that I'm upset about missing the college experience.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot that I'm kind of glad I'm missing out on.
Yeah, there's I could give a fuck about college experiences.
Yeah, but at the same time, I kind of wish
there was more. Yeah.
There was more, at least at our school.
Yeah.
But No, there's just not really much going on at like school. There's no talk about. I've never really had my ear to the ground, looking out for like parties or whatever.
Yeah.
Uh, which is funny because this past Halloween, the fact that it's on Thursday meant that there were 2 Halloween weekends.
Mm.
Oh, you know what? This past weekend there was a big thing downtown, Plano.
Mm.
There was like a Halloween festival. See, like that, I'm worried that I'll pick that up, but we'll
Yeah.
see. There was like a little Halloween festival. Everyone was in costumes. A bunch of shit was still open past, like what,
Closing
7?
time?
Yeah, like or whatever. It was really really cool. They had like a little like food trucks and whatever. It was really cool.
Yeah.
I wish more people knew about it though.
I would go downtown more, but it's just like it's. I don't really like our downtown that much. It's
Our
pretty.
downtown is kind of meh.
Yeah, it's meh. And I'll go like to like the McKinney downtown. It's like, oh, that's a nice downtown.
Yeah. You know what though? That festival was the first time I felt like our downtown's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It felt like a community for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
of the amount of people there.
The first time I felt like it was cool was the first time we went to go eat together, which was at Urban Crust. Were you there?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we were
Yeah.
there.
I
That's
think that
true.
was the first time I met you also.
Was it the very first time you met you?
Or like talked to you. Because we sat across
Or like
each other.
outside of like
Yeah.
high school, for sure. Because then I asked you to like set up a shot. There's
Yeah.
a specific there's a specific photo of me dead that you took that I really like. I'll put it up on the screen. And yeah, it just looked really good. That's kind of when I knew like, oh, we're gonna be like better friends down the line.
Yeah.
Because you just kind of like got what I was talking about.
I feel like I'm pretty good at that, getting what people like.
Yeah.
But I didn't think about anything like when I first met our other friends, like the day I met them, they like picked me up at like 11:30 p.m. and made me get pizza with them. Like randomly. I was like, okay, cool. And on the school night, I was like, yeah. And then they slept at my house that night. I was like, yeah. And then I learned later that he just didn't have anywhere to sleep. Well, couldn't blur his name out. But he didn't have anywhere to sleep that night, so he just slept at my house. I was like, alright.
Huh. That's
After
cool.
one day.
You know what's even funnier about you feeding me that water?
What is funny?
Is that I have a free
you don't-
hand
the
now.
mic doesn't work.
The whole time I could have just done it myself. I'll do it now, actually.
I was
Well,
worried about dragging the mic out. But that's
well, actually, you want to start this Capri Sun for me? Thanks.
Alright.
No, yeah, that's so funny. That's great. If the mic were working, I still would have had. If I knew about the mics not working right now,
Yeah.
I absolutely would have done it myself.
Yeah.
But given that they weren't, or that I thought that they were,
Funnier.
and I appreciate that. I really appreciate that.
Okay. You're welcome.
That's it. That says a lot about our friendship. And yeah, I appreciate that. Get the reduced sugar stuff. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, pig out and get like a sweet tooth every once in a while, but it's just better for you. Anyway, go ahead.
What are you talking about? Are you talking about the Capri Sun?
Yeah, the Capri Sun is.
Oh, reduced sugar.
Not just like Capri Suns. I'm talking about like in general. It's just healthy.
Yeah. I like Diet Pepper.
Look
Anyway.
after your future, unless you don't want to.
On Halloween, I do hand out candy.
Okay.
I mean, my neighborhood really sucks for Halloween. Like, no one does anything.
My neighborhood sucks too.
In my neighborhood, they don't celebrate anything. Like,
It's because it's a shit ton of old people in my neighborhood.
yeah, and people who do have families, their religion is just like, against it. There's one.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
People who are like, oh, we don't really celebrate Halloween, but we'll dress up. That's fucking Halloween,
Yeah, that's
bitch.
Halloween.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
There's only one kid in my neighborhood who does it, and then like other people drive in, from like around, because like they're like, oh, our neighborhood doesn't do it either, but this one does it a little bit more. Like 3 houses do it, on my neighborhood.
That sucks.
And like if you want to get to the good house, you have to really walk around deep into my neighborhood, and it's like, I feel bad for the kids sometimes, cause like, dude, you're cold out here probably. It's nighttime. Just go home. And then, but yeah, there's like one of my friends from like elementary school, their little brother still dresses up, and I'm like, oh, it's like a pleasure seeing them, because I don't see them all the time, because they moved. So it's chill seeing them.
I really do fantasize about living in a town, like a Halloween town, like Salem or fucking
I do
or like places that like give a fuck.
Yeah, about
You know.
holidays in general. You know.
Yeah.
Like any holiday. Yeah.
That fucking
Like
too.
if my neighborhood celebrate like Christmas even more, you know,
Mhm.
obviously it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean we're both Latino. I feel like it's like a common thing for Latinos to really only celebrate Christmas Eve
Yeah.
rather than actual Christmas.
On Christmas Eve we would do all the Christmas stuff, and then the next day we would go out and give gifts to people.
Usually on Christmas Eve we do the Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
The only Christmassy thing that we do on Christmas Day is opening the presents under the tree.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of it. The rest
Yeah.
of it is just a normal day.
Yeah.
And as of recently, I like to work on Christmas because then I get bonus
Yeah.
bonus
A little
points.
bit more money.
Yeah. So like, and like yeah, it's not like it really like mattered all that much anyway because again, we mainly celebrate on Christmas Eve. Like we'll do like maybe like a fancy dinner, like home cooked
Yeah.
dinner, or like we'll like go out and do something.
Yeah.
But like Christmas Day just feels like another day,
Mm.
you know.
Well, it's also really weird for me because my birthday is 2 days after Christmas.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
God, I hate that for you.
And then I remember one year we like celebrated my birthday, like 6 days after my birthday actually was because it was Christmas. Like we're like, yeah, we don't need to do it right now.
On New Year's?
Yeah, because it was like a thing that was happening at the same time. That happened.
Yeah, I hate that shit. I hate.
Yeah.
Oh my god. If you're a parent, or if you're just gonna go out cream pieing, at least be careful about when you do it.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about like financial
Like,
status. You're gonna go
calculate.
poor. You're gonna have to withstand the mental toil of an abortion or even going through with a child. Don't set it up so they're doomed to like have to celebrate on a holiday. That's such a bullshit thing to do.
Yeah, and then
I hate that. I
when you
hate
have
that.
children at the same time of the year, but they're all different ages.
Oh my
That makes me
god.
feel bad for the kids sometimes.
Yeah. That's terrible because then they just merge the two birthdays.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Hate that. Hate that. I'm very, very blessed
Mm-hmm.
for having no real like close
No
birthdays
holiday
with
in your
any of my
birthday?
siblings or my parents or anything like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, March? Yeah, 17th, right?
It's March. My sister's is in June. My brother's is in September.
Yeah.
It's very nice. I like that a lot.
I've been lucky to like have like a kind of a huge age gap with all my siblings. So I've never gone to like school for them or anything.
Oh, that's right.
If I went to school for any of my siblings, I think I'd be embarrassed.
Why?
We're really different.
Oh, okay, yeah.
My
Same here, yeah.
my little sister, who is only 4 years younger than me, but she's like a summer baby, right? So like she goes like a year below
Mhm.
or whatever, like with the other kids. I've missed her like being like in like summer with or not summer high school with me. And I've been really lucky with that. I feel like if we went together, it'd be very embarrassing. Cause I don't know. I just like it's really awkward.
I guess so.
Like having a sibling. I don't know. Cause you know everything about them then. Like everything they do, you'll probably hear something about it.
I guess that's kind of true. But I mean, like,
Yeah.
how outgoing is your sister that you would hear stuff about her?
She's pretty outgoing.
Oh, okay, never mind.
She doesn't think she's socialable, but she's like a emo socialable.
I had a conversation with my sister a few months ago where because we were in school together for like 1 year at a time
Like elementary.
because she was 2 years ahead of me. So like in the same school is what I mean. Yeah, like 1 year at a time, or at least up until high school because she went to a different high school than I did.
Mm.
So like every once in a while, like we'll just see each other every now and again, and then we'll just be like, oh hey, what's up? And that's it.
Yeah.
But she had told me that because I had initiated with the question, because I was just curious,
Mm.
how do you think our relation? I'm talking with my sister. How do you think our relationship would change, or like how would it have been different if I were like a girl, if I were born a girl?
Yeah.
Or I identified as one, like from early on to now. And she said I'd probably be a lot more self-conscious because I'm a very sociable person. I know
Yeah.
significant, or I don't know about very, but I guess just relative to her,
Mm.
I know a lot more people.
That's true.
I've always like been more to like go out and do stuff
Mm.
and hang out with people, which is funny because I spent a lot of my childhood very
Alone.
secluded, alone.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so, but besides like the loneliness at home, I never really had trouble making friends with people.
Mm.
I've always been really good at it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really good at finding common ground. I really pride myself on that actually,
Mm.
on being able to do that, on being able to like hold a conversation with practically anyone,
Yeah.
unless they don't want to for some reason.
I feel like I was good at that, but I didn't know how I was good at that. You know, like it was like I was just like scared, I guess. You know,
Okay.
of being scared.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if I was a girl, my sister wouldn't exist because they were trying for a girl. They had me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're saying the only reason your parents stopped was
Yeah,
because
because
of
it was a
her?
girl. Yeah. And they were getting older.
Do you think that happened with another friend of ours with a lot of brothers? I would want to ask.
There's like 2 of them.
I want to ask him. I'm talking about.
No.
He has like 5 brothers.
Forgot the Napoleon in it.
I know, right? Yeah, I guess so.
Aaron, maybe though, but like they're like, his parents are like parents that you would see like a girl having, like protective. Aaron can't leave in a 30-minute vicinity.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like he'll like his parents get mad whenever he leaves that much, right?
I guess
Or
it's
annoyed.
true.
I guess that could be happen. I thought you were thinking of our other friend
I always forget that has a specific like has a pretty big
yeah, family.
family.
Yeah, there's like a lot of this people. That's
Yeah.
weird. Like the
And he's among like the oldest too.
yeah.
That's crazy to think
I
about.
keep
Coming from
forgetting-
someone who's like the youngest. I'm the youngest child.
Yeah, I'm like the second youngest. It's weird, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like my girlfriend's like the oldest. Like out of all of her all her cousins on her like mom's side, right? It's just weird.
Mm-hmm.
I guess like having to deal with her. Give it a good 1-2.
But the issue that I had being youngest was expectations.
Mm-hmm.
My sister and my brother they're not very similar, but they had similar performance in terms of like academics
Mm-hmm.
and like going out and doing things. My brother was in marching band. My sister had done a lot of like physical stuff. Like she did ultimate frisbee, she did gymnastics, she did a bunch. I don't care, it's fine.
Ultimate frisbee.
We'll go over. Yeah,
No.
ultimate frisbee.
I was like, yeah.
And then she also did boxing. Wait, what?
Ultimate frisbee.
Yeah, ultimate frisbee.
That's like some nerd shit.
What do you mean? Shut the fuck up. It's cool. It's kind of cool. What do you mean? It's basically like what, football, right? I
Yeah.
actually don't know the full
It
rules.
is football.
It's just football with a frisbee.
yeah.
Whatever, dude.
Frisbee
I think it's
golf.
kind of cool. Frisbee. Wait, what's cooler, ultimate or frisbee golf?
Ultimate frisbee. Frisbee golf is like a step lower than ultimate frisbee.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of cool. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, I don't. Why am I trying to defend it so hard? First of all,
It was ultimate frisbee ultimate fan.
I really don't care about ultimate frisbee that much.
But I feel like I had the same thing. Like all my brothers are like marching band and like they play instruments like really well. But when I played an instrument, I was like so dog shit. They like kicked me out of band in 6th grade.
It-
Like shit like that. Like I just wasn't good at what they're good at.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what I always hated because I did pretty bad in school. Not bad, but like I was never like a terrible student.
Yeah.
But I would, especially down the line, middle school, high school, I would always struggle on just being behind and then like being on the verge of failing a class and then
Really?
eventually picking it back up.
The thing with me, I always had to have like a good teacher that passed. Like I couldn't have like some shitty teacher that like didn't give a fuck about the kids and be like okay with passing. Like, you know, I'd always have a trouble. Because the teachers who cared that knew that they would help you a lot. You would pass brief.
Yeah, but
I think in 1 year, I had like a really shitty grade in English, and then I got switched to this one teacher, and like I got like a 95 by the end of the year, something like that. Because I just had a good teacher.
yeah, I was a part of choir. I did a few theater shows that I did. I like music. I like movies. All these things that I felt like were very different from what my siblings did.
Yeah.
Very, very different.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it just felt off.
Yeah.
Didn't feel.
And I feel like the way my
Fantastic.
parents grew me made me similar to them, but there's shit I didn't like when I was like in middle school, right? But since my parents made me do this stuff, I liked what they like now a little bit. But that's like I feel like that's like inadvertently the reason why we're similar though. I don't know what I'm good at, to be honest. That they're good. That like the opposite of them.
Okay.
I paint a little bit.
Mhm.
But that's just like but they.
You do draw.
I draw sometimes, but
Yeah.
not good.
It's not about being good.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that you're doing it.
Yeah.
You know.
I think I've gotten a little bit further than them and stuff. I started. I started painting a little bit, but it's like miniatures, you know, like Warhammer shit.
Mhm.
That's like really like calm for me, easy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, Halloween.
We've been, Halloween. Go celebrate if you want to. Go to a party. Drink as much alcohol as you can. That's our pumpkin. What'd you name this guy again?
Fucking Steve-O.
Steve-O. That's Steve-O. Did you hear he's about to have like implants for a joke or whatever? Breast implants?
Sick.
If you couldn't tell, we decorated our own signs. You know. Shut the fuck up.
Go ahead.
You whispered something.
No, that's what I was saying. Please let the audio work.
I really do hope. I'm sure it will.
Yeah.
I'm sure it will.
Very loud enough.
Just not over nothing.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween. Go do stuff. Go watch a movie. That's my favorite part about Halloween.
Watching movies?
No, it's the fact that
Oh, you can do
it's
something.
such a do whatever you want type of
Holiday.
Halloween.
Yeah, you don't have to go out.
It's your holiday. It's the
Yeah.
people's holiday, you know?
Yeah.
You don't have to go out. You can go trick or treating, you can go
Yeah.
to a party, you can stay and watch a movie.
Yeah. I
You
feel like
can-
Christmas, you just do Christmas stuff, and that's it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or like Thanksgiving, it's just like food, you know?
Yeah. Fuck
But like
Thanksgiving.
Halloween, do whatever the fuck you want. Go to a
Yeah.
haunted house, do whatever.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, go out. Do be safe. You know, fentanyl.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What's the legal amount of fentanyl?
No. This is gonna be a bitch to take off because it always is.
Film it.
Oh my god. Really? Alright.
Closing remarks while he's doing that. Fuck Thanksgiving. Don't celebrate Thanksgiving. That shit sucks dick.
Keep going.
Thanksgiving is the worst holiday, but Halloween's pretty cool. It's the one holiday you can be whatever you want. Where the fuck how the line goes from that one movie. A couple Halloween movies I've never seen. Hocus Pocus. That shit sucks dick. I haven't seen it, but I think it sucks dick.
Oh, puss. Ow! Fuck. Keep going. Jesus Christ. I'll give it a second.
I've never seen Halloween 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. I've seen every single part of the 13th movie though, because of Dead Meat.
I got it.
Okay.
All right. We'll sign off. We'll definitely be on a tighter schedule actually because breaks are coming up for our school stuff. So we'll have more time to film and like do stuff.
Yeah.
Can we finally do a let's play next time?
Yeah, sure. Let's try.
I'm gonna make this promise now. Finally doing a let's play next time. So wait, I mean it this time. I mean it. Pinky swear. Finally doing something. Happy Halloween again. Stay safe. Have fun.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Fuck Thanksgiving again.
All right. Bye, y'all.